later. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm still running around a tiny bit. I'll be with you guys in a second. Food's just in the microwave. Shh. Be right back. Wow, here I am for real. I'm sorry that was such a long time on the intro screen. My bad. Bad time management today. One of those days where it's like you're trying to run around and do everything at once to try and be on time, and then because you're doing everything at the same time, nothing is actually on time. Hi Zon, good evening. How's your trip been? I assume you've made it in one piece if you're here with us today. Unless you're Zon's ghost, in which case I am very sad to hear that. Speaking of ghosts though, my chair is about to give up the ghost. I keep putting off buying a new one. I mean, I'm cheap in like the worst ways. I'm like, I need to save money for my Oshis. And it's like, no, you should buy yourself a chair. I dodged the cocktail and hors d'oeuvres night. Oh, perfect. Not today. Pigs. Hi, cat. Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh my gosh. Alright, rearrange this desk a bit. Ran around, grabbed dinner. Welcome. Yeah. Ran around, grabbed dinner. I made a cup of coffee that's like half caffeine, half decaf. Usually I wouldn't have coffee at 7 p.m. at night, but I actually had a nap this afternoon because I was so tired. Okay. I might need just a little something so I don't completely mess up my sleep schedule by falling asleep at 9 p.m. Because now that, don't really drink coffee? Good. Don't start. I say that, but I'm one of those people that caffeine doesn't really affect quite the same. Like, if I really need a big energy boost, I'd be better off having something with sugar. But, energy drinks and I don't mix. That is, maybe a little too much. Tea is what you prefer more? Fair enough. Tea's good. I usually drink some tea. Usually at night when I stream I have tea, but since I was so exhausted today, I'm like, we'll go with coffee. Caffeine doesn't work on you? Ah, yes. We're the same boat then. They say neurodivergent people, so people who have ADHD or depression or anything else, caffeine doesn't affect them the same way because their brains aren't wired the same way. That's my excuse anyway. I still feel very sleepy when I drink coffee. There are some people that caffeine does actually have the opposite effect and it lowers their blood pressure so they get sleepy. That is a thing. I'm not sure how common it is, but I have heard of that happening to people. Me, it's I just enjoy it. Actually makes me more sleepy more. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. It does act. There are people where it does actually have the opposite effect, and it makes them sleepier. The opposite, yeah. And then you get other people who are so sensitive to caffeine, they can't have any because just even a regular coffee will give them heart palpitations. Or accidentally getting a regular coffee instead of a decaf is not fully life or death, but it's not great. Hi, Luna. Morning / evening. It's evening for me. Kat is in the same time zone as you, give or take, I believe. So for them, it's morning. We got like 75% the other side of the world crowd tonight. That's not plugged. Would help if stuff was plugged in. Like I said, I was running late today. There. Perfect. Oh my god, the spaghetti nest of cables on this desk. Ugh. I have to fix my cable management one of these days. There's organized chaos and then there's whatever's happening here. Still better than the old days when I didn't have a desk with shelves for stuff. Oh god. I knock over so many things. It's nothing quite like trying to fix tech problems on stream and people thought you like tripped and fell over or something because of the loud bang as you caused a domino effect. Like, whoopsies. Alright, let's get this rolling. And also, where is it? This cat was asking when I'm gonna name the shark. Just do your regularly scheduled tumble. Correct. But yes. Cat was asking yesterday, it's like if I'm ever gonna name this shark. And the shark and I had a conversation. And they finally divulged their name to me. The shark is Dorothea Antoinette Maria Nadine. Also, you could just shorten it to Dan. It's a long, fancy name. I was not expecting that. She's a very upper class shark lady, apparently. Dan? Yeah. Technically, the initials would be D-A-M-N, and I told her, technically that's a bad word. She's like, okay, fine, Dan. You can drop the M. Let's see, where is the game? There we go. Loading. Loading. Ah, there we go. And where's the game audio? Game audio. Oh, there we go. Time for our regularly scheduled 90s opening. Maybe by the time we get all the endings, I'll have this memorized. Oh my god, their official cover? Ugh! I don't know if I'm ready for a cover, but perhaps one day. Perhaps one day. It was actually one of my debut goals to maybe do a cover someday just because. So maybe one day. Yeah. You're doing homework, Kat? Enjoy. Good luck with the homework. I will wait patiently. Aw, thank you. Just because covers are awesome. Exactly. And I think it's like a good thing because I've always been really self-conscious of my singing voice. And always felt like I was a very, very, very poor singer or whatever. But it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Just do it your best. And nowadays, mixing technology has progressed so much. If you hire a really good person, they can probably make you sound semi-decent anyway. It was basically like, I just got tired of like feeling sorry for myself and always going, oh, I can't do it, I can't do it. And then I was like, you know what? No more excuses. We do this thing. Should I have a karaoke night? Oh gosh, yeah. I've thought of that one day. The only downside with karaoke is you do have to practice, and you do need to know the songs. So at some point I will. Even like a short Vocaloid one, because a lot of Vocaloid songs I know decently well.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
You'll continue your homework. Okay, we will be here to provide accompaniment. Alright. Our second playthrough. Last time we romanced Leb, next girl. Or next girl, best girl. Now we romance next girl. Be here but not chatting? Yeah, no problem. We're happy to have lurkers. An elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search of more mushrooms. When all of a sudden she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness! It is easier to start over for each of them because, yeah, you do have to actually redo everything because you need to get max hearts for each girl to get their ending. And there's just not enough time because you only have 7 days and you need at least 4 hearts. So, like, you could possibly do it, but, like, you could do, like, 2 in one go, but you would still need a second one. Second playthrough for the third. Because, like, there is an ending for not having enough affection with any of the girls. So, yeah, it sounds like you need to do at least 3 runs of the game to get all the endings. So we'll see what we can cook up because we didn't have the item we needed to get one of the other endings with the church stuff. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled. Aww, poor Elise. Thank you for granting my only wish. Yeah. Having all the contacts now? Oh god, yeah. Now that you know how Grandma Holly ended up coming into quote-unquote possession of Elise. And that, like, you know, this wasn't just like a happy accident. She wasn't just like, you know, abandoned in the woods or something. For goodness sake, there goes my last match. Oh, you're not in the window? There we go. I'm so tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise, 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 Elise. Oh, I'd show them. I'd make them scrub my pots and pans. My shoes, even. My ruby red shoes. Have them wipe down all my windows, every last one. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Oh, if only I were rich. All the steak I could ever want. All the shiny dresses. One for each day of the week, with shoes and jewels to match. And maids. All the maids I could ever want. Your lesbianism is showing. Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Elise! Oh, for goodness sake. On your way home, lass? What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? You ought to know it's dangerous out here. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you'd so kindly believe. You know better than to push yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now, Elise, we've got good reason to worry. All this vigilance, for what? What am I to be afraid of, the witch? Watch your words, Elise. You're not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? I believe I'll be just fine on my own, Mr. Einig. No more details, Elise. Detours? Details? No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Lest I come across the witch, I know. Let us hope you don't come to regret your words, lass. Thanks, Ludwig. Nice chatting. Oh, I can't stand these folks. Oh, movement. B is to run. Whee! This game is just still so pretty. They did such a good job. I'm looking forward to whatever they cook up next. Woo! Grapes! Whoa! Oh, for goodness sake. It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. We should have accepted that escort, huh? Ah, yes, the little bluebird. Save often. Hello, friend. Let's go all the way back. Oh. Uh-oh, our door's open. Oh! What in the Lord's name happened here? I ought to find my matches. Ugh. Find the tinder box. shelter's lit. Delightful. Even when you know that's coming, it's still not great. Was I dreaming? Or... what was I thinking leaving it here? I ought to light the fire now. Reserve your matches. Light the fireplace. Good grief! What if it was the witch the townsfolk have been going on and on about? No! Keep it together, Elise! It was definitely a burglar. Why they would want anything in this hovel? Who knows? That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. A girl's trusty weapon. The broomstick. Man, you got mushrooms growing on your oven. That's no good. Oh, whoa. There you are, you shameless thief! Give me back all you took! Right? Now! Wait, please! Please forgive me! No, not the bonk! Explain yourself, you wretch! What were you doing in my house? Wait! Please don't hit me! I was just hiding! There were these men and I won't ask you a second time, thief! Give me back everything you took, right now! I didn't take anything! I was just scared. Please, I beg of you. Show me your hands. I didn't take anything, ma'am. Now show me your pockets, and make it quick. I keep telling you I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is all I have, I swear. Ugh, coins and weeds. What are you doing up here in the mountains? I'm a traveler, ma'am. Turn around. You say you're a traveler. Are you all by yourself? Yes, I'm traveling alone. I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but I saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran to find some place to hide. Be that as it may, you're still... Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to make such a mess. Would you stop calling me that? I'm sorry. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, well, I might let you go if you can prove your innocence, that is. I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess, and then you can... Ma'am? Yes, that's it! A maid! Listen carefully now. First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, fact, you can clean my whole house from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes. Ma'am. Complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree this is the least you can do? Of course, I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. And, in exchange, I suppose you can stay here. But no more thieving. I am not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. Anyway, you work for me, and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, what did you say? It does sound fair, ma'am, and it's very kind of you, but I am not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now, would you stop calling me ma'am? Do I look like an old hag to you? You don't. I apologize. My name is Elise, and you'd best remember it. Yes. I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. Number 1 cutie pie. Rosen Marine, Selenic Wanderer. My name is Rosen Marine. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise. For goodness sake, just Elise is fine. Come, now. You have a lot of work to do. Yes, of course. It's so cute. She's the canon route from what we know based on the prequel/sequel game. So, we're saving best girl, quote-unquote, for last. How could you even do all this? I think she had some help from her goat. I didn't know Molly had a root. Yeah, she's the secret character. It turns out she's actually God. Look at my floors. I'm so sorry. Even Granny's plates shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? I'm surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. Alright, well. You know what you did. Anyhow, here, take this. Make certain to get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean out the fireplace too. Oh, and wipe that stain off my wall and wash all my windows. I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow. Understood? Of course, ma'am. I told you to quit calling me that. I'm sorry. Come now, let me show you to the well out at the back. Oh, I can do it myself, Elise. Anything to make up for what I've done. Look here, lassie. I have no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to. Every single corner of this house is to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once, and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk. Are we clear? Yes, Elise. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Be careful not to wake me either. I have Sunday Mass to attend tomorrow. Not that she cares about church. I'll keep quiet. Good night, Elise. Oh, go to bed. Now you've done it, Elise. There was hardly a need to be that harsh, but still. Well, go downstairs and apologize then, like. What if she's dangerous or worse even? What if She's the witch the town folks have been talking about. Oh, what would Granny Holly do, I wonder? She didn't raise me to be like this. I even threatened to tell on her, too. What's done is done, I suppose. I'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. She's sawing some logs. It's morning already. I can't be late for a Sunday mass, or Father Hans will. Oh my god, the triangle mouth. Good grief, what was I thinking? She's probably taken everything I own by now. So trusting. Or maybe not? I just realized she has onions and like other stuff hanging from the ceiling. Hey! Rosmarine! What? Was that her name? And she never gets it right for the entire rest of the game. I can't believe she tidied up and left just like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night, the poor thing. Now where could she have gotten to? An excellent question. Oh, there we go. Rosmarine! There you are, you! Elise! Honestly, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but I was afraid I'd get lost in the dark. Never mind, come with me now. Are you taking me to the village? Who do you take me for, some wretch? Forget what I said last night. Not exactly my finest moment. I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told. I'm sorry for what I did too. I got it. All of that's dead and buried. Now come, I'm running late for Sunday Mass. Hi. Yes! Wait for me! She's like a little chick. Alright, brain Rouse and Marty. Block? Ah, yes. Fluffy companion, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so relieved to see you. Where have you been? You know this girl? Yes, of course. We met on the way to Keeperberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? The cuddliest little thing, you say. Anyhow, I ought to get going. Wouldn't want to be late for Sunday Mass. Yes. I'll be back in a moment, Fluck. I have to say, you did a decent job. You did pretty much everything I asked. Oh, I'm so glad. I wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. It kept me up for hours. I get it already. No need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry. Ah, yes. Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind. Ugh, good grief. You do remember I hit you with a broom, right? Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot. Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me, but you didn't. I suppose I didn't. Anyhow, I'm heading out. Don't wander about and don't make a mess. I won't, Elise. She will be a good princess wife. Tuck your favorite girl when you see a heart. Schedule a romantic date for later. Ah, before you go, Elise, I have something to tell you if you could come meet me later today. What's keeping you from telling me now? Ah, well, it's important, so I'll be in the back by nightfall, alright? Oh, for goodness sake. It best be worth my while, you hear? I promise it's nothing bad. We'll see about that. Yay. Each date will skip a time period, blah 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 blah. At dusk, save your progress. Get a spoonful of food while I can and I'm not reading dialogue. I'll get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. Woohoo! We have the map. The magical map. The map. Alright. We know where we're going anyway. No, it was down. Yes. The sketchy place we will be visiting shortly. There you are, Elise. Come here, why don't you? Good morning. Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see. Anything to keep Father Hans off my back. I have some fresh buns. That'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? Oh, you're not giving them to me. I have to buy them, I see. Looking cheeky again today, dearie. Oh, man. Bruh. Well... some pretzels? How about you drop the price of the pretzels before that? You ought to eat more, Elise. How about you give them to me for free like your granddaughter does? Like, I know you gotta make a living, Granny, but... oh... these are the poor goats that get... you know... All store events are marked with the icon. Yep. Wham! Alright. Goodness, Elise, you look dreadful. Thanks. You look as horrible as ever. Good morning to you too, Mrs. Bertha. Oh, I wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Why wouldn't I, Mrs. Odely? My Elise, you do look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. Frightening, wasn't it? Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. What was? Oh, for goodness sake, Elise! Did you not notice the state Kieferberg is in? There was a frightening windstorm last night, Elise. It swept through the alleys, nearly ripped some roofs off. Even mine was covered in dead wood. That was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, Odely? Oh, I've about had it with this nonsense. She's saying it came from the woodland, that's what. Oh, Odely, it's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. You'll see, merrily. All I can see is we're running late for Mass. Goodness, what has Kieferberg come to? After you, Elise. The woodland, huh? Curse progression of modern society. And there she is! The target! Good morning, Elise! Evergreen sweetheart, Freya! How are you always so cheery, Freya? Our love? Yep. I just realized her handkerchief is like braided into her hair. You took so long. I thought you weren't coming. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night. Oh, me neither. All because of that windstorm. Not even my little sprig could help me. Your sprig. I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see. Sniffing it helps me sleep better, and it leaves such a lovely... Shh, keep quiet, you two. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilhelm. We'd best focus now, Elise. You're the one wittering on, Freya. And there's our wife from our previous life. May the blessings of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hollow Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Ex-wife? Oh no, we divorced. Amen. This Saturday, we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Walpurga. As you know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren. That said, I am aware of what transpired last night. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. Let us trust Saint Walpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren. Amen. Oh my god. I'm kinda glad I can do a slightly lower voice now, but oh my god. That was I was running out of breath doing that. Because to do that kind of voice, I have to like dig deep into like my lower chest basically and push my voice from there, so my diaphragm is not doing its job when I do those voices. Excuse me. Took you all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. Sugary devotee Lebkuchen. Very funny. Jokes aside, Elise. Don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? You're riling me up on purpose again, Leb. Can you tell? Oh, for goodness sake. I'd best get to work now, before it gets late. Don't forget to come about later, Elise. I won't. Yay, relationships. Check the relationship menu to track your suspicion, right, yeah? Because I imagine there's an ending where if you get max suspicion, they just burn you at the stake or something. Thank goodness that's over. What a bore. To think I'd have to work all day until the evening. Morning, afternoon, ducks. And we have to eat. Yep. Ah, Elise, I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? I almost forgot to give you this. Ah, she made us hand cream. You mentioned your hands were feeling dry, right? Oh, you did have to, Freya. I use it right before bed every night. It does wonders for the skin. I put a little lavender in there too. Wait, you made this yourself? Of course I did, silly. That's Papa's favorite. His hands are always dry, you see. You do have a knack for this sort of thing, don't you? Ah, so I'm told, I suppose. Anyhow, I'd best move along before it gets late. Say, Elise, I was wondering. I'm going to pick some flowers this afternoon up in the mountains. Flowers? I thought maybe you'd care to join me? If you'd like. Alright, I'll be there, Freya. It's wonderful. Have a nice day, Elise. And she walks calmly away, but then she starts jumping around like, woohoo! She said yes! What's gone into her? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we've got tasks to do. Help with the apples, help with the chickens. The apple one's technically the easiest, but... help with the apples. Oh, she was in the village square. Okay. Now that I think about it... oh, we can't go that way. I was gonna say, we've never actually gone to the well. But I guess we're gonna have to wait. Ah, there we go. Hello. I'm so glad you dropped by, Elise. Won't you lend me a hand? I have my hands full tidying up after the windstorm, you see. I can lend you a hand, Miss Ariane. I was hoping you could fetch some eggs from the coop. Of course. Leave it to me. Careful with those hens now, you hear? I dare say they're still riled up after last night. Oh, great. Nothing quite like aggro chickens. Chihuahua! Chihuahua, be with me. Move and pick egg. Okay. Ooh. 3, 2, You're done? That's great! I'm glad! Oh, fuck! Why am I so bad at this? Woo! Okay, not bad. KFP, yes. Ah! 22. Ah, see. I've never seen anyone so upset about touching a chicken. I mean, part of the reason is if you try and grab the egg at the wrong time, they actually peck you, so... It's not about being upset about touching the chicken, it's that the chicken's pissed. Oh my, these will hardly do. Well, excuse me, how many eggs do you need? Heinrich's going to be rather disappointed, the pearl lad. I got you 22 eggs! How many eggs does your family eat in a day? Right? Like... If she wanted like 30 or something to last the week, okay, but... I'm pretty sure you have to go fetch eggs more frequently than like once a week for if you have chickens, so... Alright, we can meet up with Freya now. Where is our girl? Supposed to be the viewpoint. Oh, up there. Yeah, the people in this town are not satisfied unless you get an A. An A or an S, and we've done it a couple times in the last playthrough, but basically you need to get a perfect score. To get like an A or an S rank. S rank for sure, you need a perfect score. Ah! You! What are you doing here, Melly? Yeah! Elise, I'm doing nothing at all. Stuffing your face full of Miss Elizabeth's apples again, aren't you? Oh, but they're really sweet, Elise. Keep your grubby hands off of me, Mindy. You're lost! Our best friend and mortal enemy. She's the town snitch. And actually, while I'm thinking of it, we should probably... there we go. And Lev always gives us food at the end of the day, so we're okay for now, not buying anything. Alright, up we go. Ah, yes, the giant cheese wheel. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. I'm so glad you made the time. I was curious about the maypole, I suppose. Come now, I've been picking some flowers. Won't they wilt if you pick them now? Ah, I'm still playing with the colors. Papa's lending me a hand to dress the maypole. And Mrs. Marielle and Miss Linda, too. Might as well invite all of Kieferberg to dress it at this rate. Won't you help too, Elise? Me? You could spend the night on Friday, and we could all do it together. I'm not too certain. Oh, it would be so much fun to have you. Oh my god, look at those Ojo-sama sparkly eyes. I'm not so good with that kind of thing, Freya. Yeah! Huh? Oh, I knew daisies would suit you best. Freya! What do you say, Elise? Do you want to stay the night? I suppose I could, but it's alright if you don't want to, silly. That's not what You don't fancy me much, do you? Oh, God! We started this relationship on the wrong foot. All I want is to be good friends with you, despite everything. I do too, you know, despite everything. What happened? It sounds like there's like bad blood for some reason. I wasn't trying to make you feel for me or anything of the sort. For goodness sake, that's not it, Freya. Oh, I didn't mean... I didn't even say anything yet. Oh, but I truly didn't mean to. You're always overcompensating to make you seem disingenuous. Elise. I'm glad we're friends, Freya. I truly am. Yet you keep trying to please me day in, day out. That's not what I meant to do, Elise. Look, she likes you. It's kind of natural to want to make the person you like happy. I wish you'd treat me more as a friend, Freya, rather than someone you owe an apology to. Elise, I'll be using that ointment you made me, alright? I never meant to overcompensate. Yet you shower me with gifts every day of the week. You don't do that to anyone else. What am I supposed to think? That she likes you? Oh my god. Elise, you dense bucket. That's because I care for you. Huh? There's a reason why you're the only one, silly. Oh, she is bold. She is so bold. It took us 5 days to get this far with Leb. There's a reason why you're the only one, silly. Ooh. Anyhow, it's getting quite late, isn't it? Is everything alright, Elise? You're red as a beet. Why, it is getting quite late. What are you laughing at? See you around town, Elise. Oh, for goodness sake. Damn! Girl wasted no time. She's like, listen, I like you. That should be obvious. Alright, let's see here. Oh god. Not kiss the rat with the children. Sorry, Rose and Marine. We'll have to skip the date. We're gonna have to start feeding the gremlins soon. And for that, we need more money. Oh hey, I just saw you. Alright. Hello, ma'am. Hello, Granny. I'm buying. Alright. We'll get one pretzel. In case that's what the demon child wants later. Because Leb usually gives us regular bread, so we're fine for that. I know what you are, Father Hans. This time, we are getting into your basement. Let's see. You can't hide from us. Nope. We got your number, dude. Now, where's the person we're supposed to help with the apples? This way. Oh god. We can play Kiss the Rat with her. Heck no. Miffy is the kind of person that would really go out of their way to be aggressive with those kinds of games. Ah, there she is. Oh, you're such a blessing, Elise. What a way to tell me you need a hand. But I truly do mean it, lass. Today has been such a mess. Would you be a dear and fetch me some apples? Of course. I'll be a dear and fetch you some apples, I suppose. Oh, there's no need to sulk, Elise. How many apples do these folks need anyhow? I mean, if it's their only meal... The wood chopping minigame is the one I'm best at, but this one's not bad. Oh no! Okay, not bad, not bad. Like 120 is like a B, I think. Which is insane, you know? Ah! 116. Not my greatest, but that's a pass. B? Oh, damn. Never mind, that was pretty good. 116 apples, though. Like... You making preserves out of those, at least? Like, I can't think why else you would need so many apples all at once. Could have done a little better. Excuse you! I fully understand Elise's issue with these people now. Such ingratitude. Oh, I'm finally done with the work for today. I'd best head over to Miss Gretel's to see Lebkuchen. Thank you, Leb, for giving your poor childhood friend bread every day. God bless you. Moving. Oh, there she is. Hi, Lib. There you are. You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you? Oh, I thought today would never end, that's all. You do look tired, Elise. These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fretting over this witch nonsense day and night. You know they're rather superstitious, Elise. Oh, you're buying into it now too? What's next? We all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop? Welcome home, cheater. Ah! Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. It's all nonsense, Lib. Everyone's losing their wits. Here's your bread, Elise. Did you make too much today or something? I felt like you could use a little more than usual. Just here for the bread. You need to look after yourself, Elise. Lebkuchen's always had a talent to figure things out, but is this her intuition again? Or move along, Elise, before it gets late. I'll see you tomorrow, Leb. Just here for the bread. But she's still my bestie, even if we're not dating this time. Oh, we can still buy bread at the shop. Thanks, Granny, for keeping this place open until, like, midnight. Ooh, poverty. Bye. God. We need to get good at these mini games again, and fast. I was like, maybe this time we'll keep ourselves above, like, you know, just before the point of passing out from hunger. But man, this is too real, too real. Literally all our money that we get in a day is spent just keeping us alive for the next day. The economy never changes, huh? Oy. bread. Let's settle down and eat. Bread and soup for dinner. Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, Elise? That's not a bad idea in itself, but... how am I to know you won't make a mess of it? Last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse. I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared. Well, I suppose I can't do much harm. On that note, Rosebuddy, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing all the dust and cobwebs inside. Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. I've had my fill of running about looking for you day and night. Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother. And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. You're sleeping in the attic, and that's final, you hear? I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that? Hear what? It sounded like a rat. I'm taking the broom. You stay here, just in case. Ah, there's the rat! It's you! Please prepare me! What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy? I was out on a stroll, I swear on my auntie's name. And you just so happened to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You speak about folks' homes every now and then too, don't you? What are you doing here, Mandy? Tell me right now or I'll scrub your mouth with soap. It's getting quite late, isn't it? At least I had best. Out with it! I saw her, that girl you're housing! You saw nothing, Molly. She's not from around here, even I can tell! You were having supper together and everything! You keep your mouth shut, Mubby, or I'll... Why don't you share some of that bread you forgot? I might keep quiet if you do. Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted. Get out of here. If I hear as much as a word about this, Molly... Oh boy, golly, Elise, why don't you bring me a pretzel tomorrow? Now shut, or I throw you in the well! And don't come back! Ugh. Last thing I need is the town rat. Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosebuddy. Oh, Elise, I generally didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too. Do you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble, I know. It's Rosenmarine. Oh, shush. I'm heading back inside. Okay. And she never gets her name right. I'm gonna laugh if they get married and, like, they're a good ending and she still calls her Rosmarine. I'm heading off to bed. To spend the night in the granary. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. You left that goat in the granary, I'm hoping? Of course. I left the door ajar so he can go out and about if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why the bed I made him, of course. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bedrolls and mudding. Up you go. You need to make your bed too. You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. I'll get you a blanket too. I can't have you sleeping on hay. Why not? You're not a goat. I could be a thief if you're trusting me with a blanket. I don't see what's so funny. You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now. Oh, shush. I'll be glad to take that blanket, Elise. I'll get you some matches too, and a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. There's a candle right there, though. Just get the matches. Good night. Good night. For goodness sake. What am I getting myself into? First, I agreed to house Rosmarine. Now Miffy's caught wind of it, too. I best make sense of all this by tomorrow. If only I could leave this town. Go somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I never have to fret about money or going hungry. Like a castle or a palace. Somewhere where I can live the life I deserve. Well, we got a deal for you! Where am I? Is this a dream? Hello? Locked. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside, too. One would hope. Alright, these girls. Rebirth. Jean d'Arc. That's what I wished for. Long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn? Somewhere safe. Somewhere far, far away. I went through all of their trials, gathered all of his gifts, and, indeed, I was reborn. My wish was granted, yet? To think it would end up like this. Wait! What was that? Thanks for the grapes. And also costing me my sanity. It's so bright, but there's no flame. Elise discovers electricity. I feel like I'm in a princess's bedroom. If only I could live here, just like I've always dreamed. And ow! Be careful. Thanks. It was a mandatory get slapped by a tree because we needed a key. Alright. Whoops. Items and a key. Oh, we have the broom in our inventory. I never realized that. Let's see. Oh, goodness, so many dresses. And another key? I wonder what it's for. Golden key. Alright, well, now we go. I'm locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I mind it much. Oh. I really wish the game would just use items when, like, you interact with the right thing, but oh well. Ugh, such a long corridor. It truly feels as though I'm inside a palace. All the snake and the crow imagery. We truly are in his place. Oh. Your electricity's kind of fucked. I have a bad feeling about this. Is that all? What? Where in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things? Feeling lost? Don't forget to turn on your lantern. Escape the room. Ah yes, these candles. We do not want to touch them. Hello? I heard like a door open and close. There's all in different languages. Okay. Cracks in the wall. It's no wonder they're wilted being left in such an awful room. Well, I mean, I'm sure they're doing their best. Alright, one key. It's a key. Yep. Need a few more. Alright, come on. It's jammed? I could pry it open, but... Force it! What will get me out of here? Correct. All different languages. Four keyholes, right. Oof. Bandages? Always good to have bandages. It's jammed. Alright. Force it. Come on. Ah, yes, the weird note. What's this? The key to one's dreams is found within oneself. As for yours, it's in this very room. The core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. Alright. So clearly finding the keys is not going to be as easy as we would want it to be. Alright, that's 3 of them at least. It's a key. Excuse me, pardon me. Ah, yes, gold books. There we go. There's something on the back of the shelf. I have to reach out my arm to get it, but... Yay! They resisted the temptation of making something grab us. As is often the case when you stick your hand in random holes in these games. Alright. Items. 4 keys. Worked out we go. Oh, it's time for the carnival. Where am I? I must be dreaming. The big old castle in the distance. Hurry now, we're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry! Whee! Da 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 da. Oh, I just realized the sign says Ozzy, which we know is like the demon's name. I like the raid emoji. Very, very cool. She's a little hungry. A dream? That left me feeling a little queasy. Yeah, fair enough. Osmarine, are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. We about to pass right out. We've got it out. Yeah, we got... Alright, there we go. That'll at least keep us going until we get our first pay of the day. Good morning, Elise. I would have got a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early. Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. I can't sleep in if I try. I didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I took my shoes off and used the ladder to shut it back up easy. Huh, you're smarter than you look, huh? I look as smart as I am, Elise. Is that so? Anyhow, I'm off to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? Is it that obvious I haven't touched it in years? Been working like a dog since Granny Holly passed, but now I have you to fret over about too. I can't sit on my hands forever, can I? Elise? What? You'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps? You truly are kind, aren't you? Oh, shush. I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment, then. Bread! For goodness sake, I've neglected it for so long, it'll be impossible to dig. Anyhow, this is no time to loiter about. Just find random shoes in the ground. What's this? A pair of shoes? How could they have possibly wound up in my garden? Oh, they're wonderful. And they fit me like a glove, too. These shoes. It's as though they were made for me. Oh, here we go. It's time for the musical number.
Yes.
All of Keeperbrook needs to hear about this. Oh, and there she goes. Now, if only you didn't storm into church. On your feet, Elise. Explain yourself. What is there to explain? Could you not hear yourself, lass? Parading into South Walpurga's place of worship, howling and shouting like a... Please, old Yakin. Words of egotism, vanity, disdain for your fellow folk. I've always known you were wicked. Ah, yes, this guy. Surprisingly, he doesn't die. Even though, you know, he is literally just accusing everyone left and right of being witches. Why you? A witch of old holy skin. Oh, listen here, you old wretch. I've heard enough. Old Yakin has overstepped his boundaries. I ask that you pardon him. Yet, his concerns weigh heavy, Elise. Oh, I wasn't aware singing and dancing was forbidden now, Father. Your singing was riddled with sin, lass. Vanity and lust go hand in hand with greed, What does any of that have to do with sin, Father? The old geezer just accused me and my grandmother of witchery, yet... Enough, Elise. Compose yourself and come inside. Your temperament is a sin in and of itself. God damn. Very well. I guess I'll repent for something I didn't do if it makes you happy. Yet there's something I'd like to make clear to all of you. You've stood witness to this foolery. You've all heard the old Yakin accuse me of witchery. That's enough, Elise. You asked me to pardon him yourself, Father. And I will. Yet I demand you folks understand this once and for all. I am not a mere maid of all work. I am one of you. And I demand right here, right now, that you start treating me as such. Very well, Elise. You've made yourself heard. Oh. Without a shadow of a doubt, lass. At last, he's made his move. Who are you? An old acquaintance of yours, lass. Well, you're favored by him, Elise. Frightfully so. are clad in his will from head to toe, inside out. And those shoes. My shoes? Those very shoes, Elise, are a testament of his gift to you. Who is he? Listen carefully now, my beautiful ass. Get away from me! Yours is his heritage, his flesh, his ardor. Don't you understand, Elise? How do you know my name? His blessings, his will, he, himself, is writhing in your veins, lass. What do you want from me? You must listen carefully now, my beloved. Do as I say, and he will make all your wishes come true. My wishes, you say? Why, yes, opulence, splendor, fortune. Your deepest desire is unlike any other, Elise. I don't understand. You do, Elise. Tell me. What is it you most desire? Me? Speak it, Elise. What I most desire, that's fortune. Fortunate you are, Elise. Deep in this woodland, there is a patron saint, whose blissful words bestow a blessing upon the faithful. All that's required in return are 3 gifts made from the testaments to one's desires. Reach his dwelling with all of these in hand, and your wish shall be granted. A womb, carrier of life, your basket is to hold all that is sacred. The tender flesh of earthly desire. The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. And you are to arrive in good company, the object of your affections. You are to reach the gates of his dwelling carrying all 3 gifts. Voice your innermost desire. Surrender yourself wholly to his grace. And fortune you shall attain. For such is his blessing, and such is your desire. Elise! Elise, are you listening? Huh? Where did she go? Oh, are you alright, Elise? Where did that old hag go? Elise, what's the matter with you? Oh, I'm sorry, Leb. It's best we let her rest a while. We can sit with you, Elise. Oh, it's best we give her some space, Jacob. I'm alright. I felt a little dizzy is all. I can bring you some water. As for me, I'll be in church waiting to have a word with you. Don't you start, Leb. Oh, I've already started. My, now you've done it, Elise. Sake. Ask available. Alright. Oh, the wood chopping! Yay! Alright. Oh, we do have some money. What time of day is it? Morning, okay, yeah. We're gonna need more food. My Elise, look at those shoes. Red truly does look best on you. Why, thank you. Oh, you have to wear them to the festival, Elise. Now is the time to find yourself a proper suitor. God, that's precisely what we were chatting about with Freya. Oh, God. Oh, yes. Aren't I a little too young to be looking for a husband? Why, the sooner the better, I'd say. That's not exactly what I like to be doing with my time, if I'm honest. I used to feel the same way until I met Finn. You'll see. I say Freya's got a good chance of meeting her future husband soon. Oh, Mrs. Brunhild, I wouldn't say I'm... You're quite the catch, isn't she, Dorothea? Oh, Freya is the catch. In truth, I do feel the same as Lise. My interests lie elsewhere, you see? Like, yeah, she's a lesbian. Oh, you don't mean... Sewing! And I have my hands full with the festival, too. This really isn't the time. Oh, that reminds me, would you come and meet me by the well today at dusk? Oh, yes, I suppose. Girls these days, huh? You two will come around, I'm certain. Ha ha ha. It's just a phase, they say. Incorrect. Cute girls are eternal. Speaking of cute girls. Oh, it's you, Elise, was it? Yes, that's me. I'm gonna grade you. Goodbye, Miss Wilma. My bad, I thought you sold food here already. Apparently, that's not until, later in the week. So we have to go to the bakery if we want to buy anything. Hi, demon child. A silly old thing. Yeah, what do you want? Good day, ma'am. I was helping Granny Gretel. Oh, you can't expect me to believe that. It's true, I promise on my auntie's life. Helping her with what, then? Granny Gretel gives me bread whenever I come to visit, you see? She asked me to taste all the pies for the festival. Is that so? It is so, it really is so! You'd best not try Granny Gretel's patience, Mandy. She's too old for that. And it's Muffy! Miffy, Molly, Mubby, it's all the same to me. It's not that silly of a name. Then how about you actually act like someone deserving respect? Stop blackmailing me for bread. Alright. We'll get one more. And 2 matches. No, it's okay, Granny. I am watching my budget. Alright. Map. Where is... That's the well. I guess they're both in the town's, by the inn. does she want? Mama won't let me chop wood. Oh, thank God. Alright, don't be silly, Jacob. You're much too young to handle a hatchet. Can you get some wood for the hearth? Of course. Stop relax. I mean... He looks like he's all of 6 years old. A little too young for an axe, I think. Chop, chop, chop! Alright. A to chop, B to kick. Only chop wood, don't chop chickens. 3, 2, 1, go! Or the goat. Why do you have so many chickens? Where's the wood? Ah! Kicking chickens doesn't sound much better. I mean, you're right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey! Come on. Look, in my defense, that goat is evil. Only 45? Oh, hell no. Oh, okay, A. Fine, I'll accept that. I thought 45 was gonna be bad. We will accept the A. I knew I could rely on you, Elise. That's a lot of logs. Here you go, my dear. Thank you, Mrs. Linda. Gotta help out the mama. Ah, there she is. I thought I'd never find you. I was literally talking to you this morning. Oh, what now, Miffy? It's your... I don't have food for you. Shoot, shoot. But Elise, it's my what? Your friend. The last with the funny hat. She's right outside. Take me to her right now, Molly. My, you're covered in dirt, lass. The one time she tries to be helpful. Yeah. I'm curious to see what happens if you feed her every day. Because the game says, oh, she'll be a powerful ally if you keep her well fed. And I'm like, does she actually stand up for us at some point? Or is that just flavor text? She's so funny looking. Look at her silly hat. Angelica, don't be rude. Do you know this last Lisbeth? Elise said she's from Primaldorf. Oh, I'm not from Primaldorf. I've never had a... Why, I haven't the faintest idea, Ariane. I'm looking for Elise. Have you seen her? Elise? You know her? We do happen to know Elise, but how do you know her, lass? Elise said she's adopted. When did you hear about all this, Melly? Oh, if you please tell me where. Look, Mama, she has a tiny scarecrow. Forgive me, but does anyone know where I can find Elise? How did Miffy get here before us when she was supposed to be leading the way? Rosemary! Please! What are you doing here, you? So you do know the last Elise? Ah, yes, she's... a distant cousin from Primbledore. Why, you don't have cousins, Elise? I do recall Olaholly's mother had a sister, but I never met her. Yes, exactly. Rosemary here is my aunt's granddaughter. It's Roseanne Marine. Oh, I'm so very pleased to meet you, Roseanne Marine. Oh, thank you. Anyhow, it's getting quite late. We best move along before... but do tell me, my dear. How long have you known you had a cousin? Granny, Holly told me about it. She said Rosemary might show up here one day, you see? I never got to meet my aunt before she passed, but I'm glad to meet my cousin. Ah, I see. And she turned up just in time for the festival, too. Mama, can the funny lady come play with us? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't want to bother you, Rose and Muddy. You are all very welcoming, but we ought to move along, and... One wonders, Elise, how did you meet your cousin, then? Oh, God. We picked this one last time, so we'll try this one. It's such a silly story, isn't it? Yes, that's right. In fact, I took her for a beggar when I first laid my eyes on her. You certainly did. Oh, the poor lass. I was on my way to Kieferberg, you see? That's when I saw her. She asked me if I knew someone named Holly. Oh, how fortunate. You ought to stay for the festival, Rose and Marine. Most certainly. Well, as much as I'd love to sit around and chat. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you all. It's a pleasure to know you too. We'll be on our way then. Come. Hi. Goodbye. Yay, 0 suspicion. -1. Oh, girl. Have you completely lost your wits? I'm sorry, Elise. I knew you had a bird's nest for a brain, but this is too much. Well, you know what you did. I'm sorry, Elise, I didn't mean to. I was chasing after Fluck, you see. For goodness sake. Why not let him frolic about? That's what goats do. He took the laundry I was tending to right out of my hands. I couldn't let him ruin your sheets. Alright, well. We didn't do too bad convincing the townsfolk, I'd say. I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to trouble you. Oh, forget it, Rosemarine. It's alright. Anyhow, we ought to keep our story straight. Maybe if we tell them I came to lend you a hand with work? That's it! Huh? Alright, listen carefully. Granny Hall told me about you and your auntie long ago. Your grandmother is Granny Hall's auntie, which makes us distant cousins. Right. So you heard about the festival and came about to Kieferberg to meet Granny Hall. Yes, last Saturday we just so happened to bump into each other by the crossroads. You asked me about Granny Hall, and that's how we met. I don't understand, Elise. How does that relate to what I said? Why you like to Kieferberg so much you want to stay and lend a hand. Oh, you're a kind, charitable, loving soul who wants to help with the festival. That'll keep them from asking too many questions, I'd wager. I think that's a great idea, Elise. That's being said, Rosemary, you're going home right after nightfall. You hear? I don't want you hanging about these folks too much. Alright, Elise. Yes? We're making it happen right now, then. Let's go! Yeah! Alright. Now, she's gonna cost us extra food. So, let's see. And I think we definitely have enough money to buy some bread. Because it's like we have to bring Rose and Maureen around to keep suspicion down, but she costs us an extra loaf every time. So we gotta keep our bread stock up. Nah. Okay, there we go. That's 3. That should be okay. See you, Granny? Because Leb will always give us 2 every night, I think. So we really only need to worry about keeping things above at about 3 like this. Because if we hit 0, we immediately pass away from hunger. Rest in peace. And if we only go down to 1, then the screen gets all foggy and stuff, which is annoying. Alright. Now, Freya wanted us to meet her, but when is that? Later. Okay. At dusk. Help you again with the chickens. Hey! It's the dude from Grand Blue Fantasy. Alright. We probably have to... Can help. Yes. You again. Ah, there we go. Hello. Ah, there you are. Your cousin, is it? It's a pleasure to meet you. She came all the way from Primeldorf. Primeldorf? That's a long way from here. Ah, truly. I was thinking of asking you to collect me some eggs, Elise. Of course. Rosemary can come with me and lend me a hand. Ah, yes. Here we go. Chicken frenzy! Move and pick the 8. 3, 2, 1, go! These chickens lay eggs so fast. Like, damn. Oops, frick. My bad. Three eggs. One better than last time. Yeah. once again, I don't know what y'all want from me. I guess 30 is probably good. Here, I thought 2 people would get more eggs. Excuse you, sir. Rosebuddy's not quite used to it, Mr. Wilhelm. That's alright, Elise. Here you go. Not bad. You still did a good job. Thank you. 2 slices, 2 loaves of bread. It's best you head on home now. Folks have had enough of you for one day. Wow, rude. Oh, it was so much fun, Elise. If you say so. I'll see you at home then. Romantic date available? Yup. Ah, yes, the Miffy sensor. Hello. It's pretzel time. Oh, spare me, Maggie. I've waited all day, Elise. You promised me a pretzel. I promised you no such thing. I'm waiting. I'm telling Father Hawes then. Just you wait. Good luck with that, Mindy. I've already introduced her to everyone myself. Oh, my poor beggar cousin Rosemarie. They fell right for it, every single one of them. She's not your cousin? So intelligent. Golly, Elise, even I fell for it. No. You've got it all wrong. What I meant was, I'd best go let all these folks know, huh? Oh, if only you'd give me a pretzel. Fine, you rat. You keep your wretched mouth shut, Mindy, or else. Dare tell a soul about any of this and you're good as dead. Reminds me of Toho. Every time we see this girl and someone hasn't been watching, someone says she reminds them of Toho, and we all agree. Had pretzel today and I put... Oh, it was spicy mustard! How do you mix up mustard and cheese? Like, was it string cheese? I don't know, I'm judging. And it's fresh too! Yeah, actually it's 3 days old, but whatever. Are we clear, Murphy? As long as you give me some grape juice tomorrow. So I can drown you in it. Got it. I have to make sure to keep some aside for her. They only had spicy mustard and I just assumed it was melted cheese because it was yellow. Oh my god. What are we gonna do with you, Zon? So what happened to the pretzel? How much spicy mustard did you inadvertently put on this thing? I get so lonely by myself. I can keep you company. Grape juice. Way more than I should have. Oh, rip. Rest in pieces. Ah, there we go. We've never been down to the well before. It's pretty nice here. How many afternoons did I spend here washing these folks' clothes, I wonder? Hi, Min! Welcome back! Kiefer Burke's washing well. The statue of a fish stands in the center. Interesting. Alrighty. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. Oh, Elise! They're wonderful! They suit me rather well, don't they? Your legs are so long. It's like you were made for those shoes. How's the Freya run going? Good so far. This is our second date with her. Or the shoes were made for you, maybe? She's much more bold than Leb Kuhen was. Like, literally the first, hey now, she's like, why do you think I give you all these presents? It's because I like you, silly. You're exaggerating, Freya. Nothing of the sort, at least. You're so elegant. Huh? I always thought you were so graceful, even when we were younger. Freya? I'm more of a farmland lass, you see? Made to chop wood and draw water from the well. I wouldn't put it like that, Freya. You're different, Elise. You're so confident and poised. Not one of those folks would ever agree with you, Freya. You always know when to stand your ground and what to say. Which is what gets me in trouble to begin with. I can't help but admire the way you carry yourself, Elise. You're truly... I wish I were as brave as you are. Huh? I could never talk back to Mrs. Wilma, or to anyone else for that matter. You are a little too forgiving, that's true. That's why they keep praising me left and right, I suppose. What's keeping you from speaking your mind, Freya? Oh, I'm too much of a chicken for that, Elise. You'll never change, huh? Keithburg truly is where you want to be, isn't it, Freya? I know, Elise. I know. I'm sorry, that was rather silly of me, wasn't it? Not at all. Being this hesitant, I know it's frustrating. Anyhow, I better get going. Oh crap, did we pick the wrong option? I'll be home all afternoon tomorrow, so... You didn't seem too happy about what I said. Crap. Save Scrum! No! This is like one of those times where being harsh was the correct choice. But I'm like, that seems too much. That seems too much. Alright. Take two. We'll have to do... I think we'll have to do the chickens again. Head back to work. Yeah, we'll have to do the chickens again. How many live endings did you have? I had... the good end, where you sacrifice her, and... Or the bad end, when you sacrifice her, and... The good end where you, don't sacrifice her. So I know there's 10 endings total. So 6 total for the 3 girls. And then I imagine there's one for finding out what the heck is going on with the church. One ending where like you're not, like you aren't actually able to fulfill all the testaments. And so that's 8. I'm not sure what the other 2 are. Oh! One is probably, like, you know, max suspicion and you, like, burn at the stake or something. Can't think of the conditions for the last one off the top of my head, but I mean... When you get 9 out of 10 endings and it's like, okay, what's the last one? At that point, I think it's fair to look it up. It's just a very different structure than Pocket Mirror was, because Pocket Mirror, you could technically get all of the endings in one run. Because it's like, you would get the bad ending for each girl in the process of... let you figure it out, but yeah, 6 endings with the girls. Yeah, it makes sense. And I mean, yeah, I kind of get kind of intuit, since I play a lot of visual novels, what some of the other endings might be. It's just, you know, figuring out the flags. Whee! Alright. Alright, our inventory. Did we buy more food yet? I don't think we did. No, we're okay. We have to get the pretzel to what's her face later, but. But yeah, and this is also why I have like 18 save files, because visual novels, sometimes you gotta go back and save scrum, because it's like, ah, shit, that was the wrong choice. Hello, yes, I'm here. We will help you with the chickens. We will help you with the bok. Chicken frenzy! What's the hard? No, I don't know. What's the hardest achievement to get? Getting S on all the minigames. Oh god, you're right. That would be really hard. Because I got it for the wood shopping one, but arguably that's like the easiest. Ah! Crap. That's the easiest minigame. Kiss the rat is like, what the fuck? Oh god, you had 38 out of 40? God, that would be infuriating. Yeah, rats is so hit and miss for me. Cause like the very first time I did pretty good. I think I got like a B. But this next time I tried to play it, like I failed miserably. Just for whatever reason, I got really lucky with the timing. $19, whatever. It's fine. Like, Kiss the Rat's very close to a mini game that was in a Kirby game I played a lot when I was younger. So I think to some extent, I get it naturally, but my brain always messes up the colors that you're supposed to... Like, you know, if it's a yellow pass, I always hit the wrong one because my brain's like, B for blue! It's not B for blue. I have to start going, it's like, okay, it's A for owl, which is Japanese for blue. And then I was okay, but like, the timing is... The Testament minigame, the word chopping and apple picking, oh god. I'm kind of curious what a Kiss the Rat inspired Testament minigame would be like, but also, I don't... If it was the Rat Kissing, I never finished. God, yeah. Don't even remember who used to live here. Oh, yeah. Well, where's Miffy? There's Miffy. I wouldn't have been surprised if there was like a third Testament minigame for the Good Company, because it was kind of weird yet interesting that we did have to do a minigame for the Good Testament. Or like, sorry, the Good Company one. But maybe like people were, like, testers were like, this is impossible, and they're like, ah, okay, we'll take it out. Ah, Lise. You and your big mouth. There. Yeah. As long as you give me some grape juice. Okay. Go. Good company game was landing the date. You're right. It was a long game. We've been playing it since day one. Alright, since we're already here, we'll get the grape juice. This lady should have been like the fourth secret, like, dating option. She's too pretty to be just an NPC, like, what? You can get, oh! I didn't know, good to know. I mean, it's not bad to have the grape juice, because you can use it to restore your sanity. So where's Mrs. Alderley? Oh, it's only 10, yeah. I've been good with my, I've been doing good with the minigames, but... Elise is in poverty. Yeah. We're all in poverty in a way. These are all the requests for Mrs. Marley. Right. Small side quest reward. Ah, okay. Fair. On a specific day at a specific time. I see, so it's not necessarily helpful for Miffy. Before Mandy asked for it? Shit. So yeah, we've possibly already missed it, but good to know for next time. Let's save and we'll go see our gal. It's okay though, like, yeah, we spent money, we didn't have to, but I have 3 loaves of bread already, so technically, like, we're okay. And I still have a grape, which counts towards, 1 period, so. Looking for side quests? That's fair. I didn't even realize there were side quests, so hey. There she is! And interact with golden girls. That too, I always interact with the golden girls. No, I interact with the golden girls, and I would always do the side quests, but I did realize there were any. You're like, they're so long. She's thirsting on Maine. They're Christmas colors. They're green and red. I wish I were as brave as you are. Alright, apparently we have to be a jerk to her, which feels weird, but you know what? Whatever, I guess. Are you out of your mind? You've lost your wits and it's only Monday! Huh? Who's to tell you what you can or cannot do? It's not as though I can simply start. It truly is that simple, Freya. Elise, you're so capable and gifted. I know how much you love this town, but even you have to admit all it does is hold folks back. I know, Elise, yet I can't seem to get to the bottom of it. Kieferberg is my home, after all. It's not as though you can't build a home someplace else, Freya. This is where my father is, where you are. It's where my memories of my mother are, too. Freya, I've thought about Primaldorf, or even going beyond that, but I must say, I'm glad to be here in this moment, right where I am. With you, in Kieferberg. Sheesh. Aren't you, Elise? You do make it more bearable, I suppose. Kieferberg wouldn't be the same to me without you, if I'm honest. You're truly capable and gifted. I heard you the first time. Oh, you. Say, I'll be home all tomorrow afternoon. I'll be there. Yay! For goodness sake. Yay! We fixed it! Oh, look at the little baby kitty. Hello. Oh, lass. To think I would be surrounded by demons on my deathbed. Your deathbed? That fateful evening, I was taken to his dwelling under the pretense of glory. What do you mean? His blessing, his blissful word. We fixed her, we fixed the day, correct. You ought to believe any of it. Yay! Thanks for giving me oil when you are the direct cause of me losing sanity. Whatever works, I suppose. I love the nighttime music in this game. The soft, piano is really nice. To be two kitties all snuggled up together. Is the Kieferberg specific nighttime OST? Yep. The Wilderness nighttime OST? Well, yeah. That's supposed to be scary, though. Don't you start, Lebkuchen. I am not explaining myself again. My lips are sealed. You can't stand there looking at me all you want. Or you can. You're a rather sweet lass, I must say. Lebkuchen, I know you, Elise. She's my cousin. There's nothing more to it. Oh, could you say that again? She's, you know. No, I don't know, Elise. That's why I'm asking. Now that we got that out of the way, won't you tell me who she is? She says she's a traveler. I found her hiding in my granary on Saturday. A traveler? I'm not convinced either, Lev, but I felt sorry for the poor lass. She says she'll be leaving right after the festival, so it's only temporary. What has she come here to do? She won't tell me much about herself. I had no intention of bringing her to Kieferberg, but she graced us with her presence, I suppose. I had to think of something right then and there. Elise, I shouldn't be housing a stranger, let alone put myself in harm's way for her, but I understand, Elise. Have a soul cleansing YouTube video with this OST? Excellent! Oh, Leb. I also understand what you're telling me is a half-truth at best. Here's your bread. You'll let me know if you need more, won't you? Thanks. Aw, that's So cute. I trust you all the same, Elise. You don't have to help me, Leb. You know that. Yet, here I am. Look at me, Elise. I do trust you. I need you to know that. Alright. Stay out of trouble now. I'll see you tomorrow. A very, very, very good girl, this one. Let Kuhan swimming on YouTube video later? Okay, I shall. Thank you for sharing. Oh my god, the menu. There. I was like, we should probably eat a couple slices of bread. What? Oh, oh, oh. Running, running. We're moving, we're moving. Alright, we save. Beautiful. Hello, my dear. Ah, there you are, Elise, and there you are. You horrible goat, you. It's quite late, isn't it? Ah, spare me the earful, Rosa and Marine. What's there to sweep out here after nightfall, anyhow? Oh, I was keeping myself busy until you came home, is all. And Fluck here was amusing himself chasing after the broom. Weren't you? What's for supper then? Oh, I made a grape soup. What you talking about? Flock is cute. Yeah, I mean he's adorable. There's nothing horrifying about him. No. No, of course not. Of course not! Soup? I figured we could both use something hearty. We have eggs! What about the eggs? I cooked those too. I thought we could toast some of yesterday's bread to have with them. Oh, thank goodness. Did I do something wrong? Eggy toast ought to be enough for today, I suppose. Let's head inside. What? It's nothing! I wonder how she made grape soup. Like, what makes it different than grape juice? It's tastier than it looks, isn't it? Could have been worse, that's for certain. Anything tastes good when you're hungry, I find. Let Rose and Mudding cook! Oh, she's cooking. She's cooking. I suppose today went well, all things considered. I best keep an eye on her, lest those folks. Say, Elise, I've been meaning to ask you something. Those shoes you found this morning. What about them? Next Michelin Star awardee. True. I would go to her restaurant. You still haven't told me much about them. I've seen them before in my dreams, a long time ago. In your dreams? Elise, is there something you're not telling me? I don't know where to start. I've been avoiding thinking about it, but this morning in Kieferberg, Our fate, Elise, they're starting to align. Huh? Oh, never mind. I saw an old hag, Rose Marine. She told me about this patron saint in the woods. That he grants folks wishes if they bring him gifts. So it's true after all. You've heard about all this before? Carry on. She said I must bring him 3 gifts. The tender flesh, sweetest nectar, and good company. Oh, Elise, that's wonderful. What else did she say? Did she mention your fate? Oh, for goodness sake, Rosemarine. You're scaring me with all this nonsense. Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. How do you know about all this? It's an old folk tale my granny used to tell me. A folk tale? Carry on now. What else did she say? She mentioned finding a dwelling in the woods. That he will grant my wish if I bring him the 3 gifts made from these testaments. You told her your wish, didn't you? I did, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's... Don't tell me! You can't tell other folks about your wish, Elise. Rosemary, you have to tell me what's going on. All I know is what my granny told me, but I can tell you all about it, Elise. I can help you. I need to think about this. I'll be here tidying up. You can ask me anything you'd like. All right. Talk to her about the gifts. Rosemarine? You don't have to look so frightened, Elise. This is all, very overwhelming, is all. Oh, Elise, isn't fate such a wonderful thing? Ugh, enough of that, Rosemarine. What are these testaments and gifts? Ah, of course. In order to meet him, you're going to have to gather the testaments to your resolve. These are tools and ingredients you'll have to use when crafting the gifts. The Rosemarine dialogue OST is... yeah, it's really cute. A lot of the OST in this game is just fantastic. It works so perfectly for the game. It's common courtesy to bring your host nice gifts when visiting, isn't it? Huh. Ah! There's also the trials, but I can tell you all about his folktale later. Alright then, for now I want to know... what is the tender flesh? Oh, we're from Pokemir? You are correct. Pokemir was also very good. I don't quite like the sound of it, but... oh, you're the one making it sound bad, Elise. The tender flesh represents your body, the vessel for your soul, so to speak. A representation of my own flesh, then. All that matters is that it carries a part of your mortal body, huh? It's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. It can be a nail clipping or a strand of hair. What's important is the connection between you and the symbolic vessel. A symbolic vessel? Rosemarine, what is the sweetest nectar? It's not as though I don't have an idea, but I don't quite like it. It represents your vitality, Elise, your essence. You don't mean... all that matters is that it carries a part of your mortal body. Part of my mortal body, huh? Time to cry into a vial. That could be it, if that's what you're inclined to bring him, but... no worries, drive safe! What is it, Rosemarine? These are meant as proof of your resolve, first and foremost. It's your determination that's most important, Elise. Huh. Rosemarine, what is the good company? I don't know what to think of this one. You should meet him when your soul is at its most vulnerable, Elise. At its most vulnerable? Granny used to say good company brings one's innermost self to light. One's true face, in other words. Rosemarine, I'm not sure I understand. Why, it's love, Elise. Love? Love reveals all, what did you say? I suppose. I need time to think. I still can't wrap my head around this nonsense. That's alright, Elise. I'll be here if you have any more questions. I think I need a moment. Bringing him gifts made out of testaments. And I'm supposed to find these somewhere. But where? The golden question, huh? Go to bed! Time to sleep it off. I like this nighttime OST as well. Gifts, huh? I'd best go to bed. I'll make sense of all of this tomorrow. Whoop. Alright, we do have a messed up dream tonight. I wasn't sure if there was one more day before this started. Ugh. Oh, I can't sleep. I can't stop thinking about all this nonsense. Or maybe not. Maybe it's we go to... Well, we'll find out in a sec. Oh, everything that old hag told me about the testaments, the gifts, about him. What Rosmarine told me too. I find it hard to believe myself, but maybe it's true. If I do gather these testaments, if I do find my way to him, maybe I can finally leave this wretched town and live the life I meant to live. Start anew, someplace far, far away. This could very well be my chance for happiness. Oh, we can only dream.
Yes.
I ought to at least try. I have to go to the woodland and find out right now. Fireflies! Alright, find your way to the woods. Out we go. Hello, Bluebird. You'll keep my secret, won't you? Thanks, you're a pal. I think the woodland, it's basically close to Kieferberg. Yeah, it is. I just drew up the mental map in my brain. Alright. Up, up, up. Excuse me. Okay, so this place is still closed then. Bless you. Thank you. Let's see if what that old hag said is true. I have to at least give it a try. Oh god, it's the cannibalism bat. Not bats. Sorry. Butterflies one. Oh, so this is the woodland. I ought to find him. I ought to be brave. Yeah, the bugs are lovely. So are the trees. Well. What is this wretched place? I best be careful. This could be dangerous. You don't say! Secret in the woodland. No, no. Come on, come with me. Ow, 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 ow. Man, y'all fast. Come on. I forgot about the hand that reaches out and bites you. This got their attention, I suppose. I better be careful moving forward. What in the... Have you met the witch? Hand biting is an interesting concept. Well, I mean, it reached out of the ground and it did damage to us, so I can only imagine it bit us. I passed bound across before long, but I have my doubts you'll last long. What in the Lord's name? Oh. That's a lot of shit talking for someone who's nothing more than a dress anymore. Alright, this place. Mushroom. No, it bitch slapped us. Why do we keep getting slapped by plants? 0 out of 10. Whoops. Okay. I was a little too far around. Hello there. Take heed. She's taking advantage of you, that creature. The witch, don't allow her to interfere with your witch. Witch? Wish? Wish? Excuse me. Alright, fancy kerchief. Yay! Things to sell for money. Fortunately, no one in town questions where we got this stuff. What in the Lord's name? Oh, don't worry about it. It's just bones. There's so many of them. Alright, if I remember right, there's one to the left and there's one to the right. Yes, correct. There's just like a whole row of them. Alright. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So we gotta light that. We light that. Alright, come on. This way. Beautiful. Ew. Or just not gonna think about that one. I had a hypothesis that these bones were from the horses we find out actually got kidnapped, but considering we found out we weren't able to do the church ending, but we did go in the church and look around. Father Han's notes, and we found out he's the one responsible for what happens with, like, the animal sacrifices. So I don't think this is actually the horses, but it was a good theory. Yay, matches! Come on. Alright, so there's a mushroom there. Stuff there. The Gyro's extensive matches, never buy it in again. Yeah, I think I bought like 2 because I accidentally used a couple. Just to like be on the safe side, but yeah. Right, so where can we eat these guys? Oh, these ones, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. My bad. My bad. I went about this the wrong way. Ow, 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 ow. I know. I'm sorry. Oh! I goofed! I forgot to turn off the lantern. Whoops. That's okay. We got mushrooms. We're fine. Oh, that's true, yeah. It makes sense you could sell them all. Oh god, okay. Am I gonna be able to get back out here? No. Well. Oh god, yeah, I did this wrong. I think I trapped myself in that corner. Alright. Got those guys there. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Alright, and I can bring these guys there. y'all not interested in me, huh? Alright. Right, and I'm gonna have to lead them back after. Okay. Yoo-hoo! Come on, this way, this way, this way. Woo! Thanks, pals. Alright. That's right, I have to lure them all here to that one. There we go. There's that ding of... There you go, you figured it out. Now you're using your brain. Ow, 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 ow! Bro! Ugh. They really went after my ankles with that one. Speedrun, I sure tried. Alright, now there's probably a safe nearby in the next area, but... better safe than sorry. This is a Resident Evil where we have to use ink ribbons. Ah, yes! Right, the head in the basket. Hello. You've come to me at last. Don't be frightened, Elise. Come closer. It's just your severed head. What in the Lord's name? You've done well to find your way into these woods. It's imperative, Elise, that you listen to me closely. He's once more trying to take you away from me, but not for long. Huh? Take this basket now. You ought to gather his gifts in it, Elise. His gifts, you say? Find your way to him deeper into this grove of mine. Only then may your wish come to fruition, my beloved. What are you? I will guide you to him, Elise. You ought to trust my word. Your precious wish will be safe with me. How am I to find him? You, Elise, are my kin, my triumph, my beloved progeny. What he's done to me is no matter. All I want is you. Thanks. I don't want you, though. Yeah, hi, Granny. I will allow him and his pets into my woodland once more. I will allow him to tempt you, to toy with you. What are you? All for the greater good, my beloved. So that we can be reunited, so that I can bear life in my womb once more. I need to get out of here, boy, so I can retrieve what's mine. See ya. Oh, God. Yep, bye-bye, bye-bye. Just a little loop-de-loop, little loop-de-doo. Ow, 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 fuck off, fuck off. Ow, ow, ow! I am stuck in the corner! No, that was just rude. Ugh. What in the Lord's name? I ate so many mushrooms on the run. What was that thing? I need to get a grip and go home. Yay! Gifts menu. Oh, hey. Look. What are you doing here? That goat has seen some shit. I thought you'd be in the granary or out and about. Goodness, I don't feel so good. What is it, Flock? I don't like the way he's staring at me. Well, what are you? Elise! What are you doing here? Look, I found her! I was out on a walk. This late at night. What is it, Flock? Come, let's go home. I don't want to stay here a minute longer. Wait! Nope. Ugh. Oh, it's morning already. Me every day, like, oh God, I gotta get up. I suppose I really did go to the woodland, didn't I? I don't know what to think of it all, but... Well, the Rosamundine and that old hag, neither were lying, it seems. I have to pull myself together. It's best I head out to work for now. I'll lose my wits if I keep... What are they doing out there? A good question. La, la, la. Hold on, let me go out front and say, because I gotta wrap up stream, sadly. Oh, never mind, I found them. You two are always making merry, huh? Good morning.
It is.
And hello, Goat. Good morning to you too. I picked some mushrooms this morning. We can have them for breakfast. Say, you put Flock away in the granary last night, right? Of course. I think he's taken a liking to it too. I always leave the door a little ajar, just in case. Is that so?
It is.
Is everything alright? You seemed to be on edge last night too. It's nothing. I had strange dreams is all. I know you went to the woods, Elise. You don't have to tell me about it, but you know now, don't you, that I'm speaking the truth?
It is.
Elise. Anyhow, come along. Let's head to work. You're taking me to town? We have to stick to our story, don't we? Come now, let's head to town.
It is.
Wait! What about breakfast? Alright. Time to save. And that will be it for today. Woohoo! We got ourselves a Tuesday, so that is only 4 more days until, you know, the world explodes. Alrighty. Ooh, big stretch. Crack my back and everything. Time to drag myself off to bed. Tomorrow we are going to be playing more of, I think it's Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Let me just, is my schedule right there? I think it is. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, correct. Tomorrow we're playing more Relink. Hooray! I'm excited to get back to that one. So that'll be nice. So I will see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, if y'all so inclined. Otherwise, that's it for me. If it's daytime where you are, I hope you had a wonderful day. Or rather, I hope you will have a wonderful day. If it's nighttime, I hope you had a wonderful day. And that you have a good rest when you roll on off to bed. And until next I see ya, take care of yourselves. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food, drink your water. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.